Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about Power BI and how I learned Power BI in 15 days. I'm going to share the resources that I used in my journey as well as the tips and tricks how you can become expert in Power BI. Before starting this video, if you have not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for upcoming and interesting videos. So without wasting any further time, let's start the video. First, I'm going to share why I decided to learn Power BI. So if you are working in data visualization field, it's very important to be flexible with the different tools. As many of you know, I already working with a Tableau from last few years. What I observed in last couple of years is the demand of BI tools is changing. Nowadays, company prefer a candidate who knows multiple BI tool. As I already worked with the Tableau from last few years, I choose Power BI because Power BI is trending in the market. Plus, I did some research on that. I checked multiple job openings of the companies where I found in the job description, company prefer a candidate who knows Tableau plus Power BI more rather than just Tableau or Power BI candidate. Okay, so that's the main reason I choose Power BI as my second tool. Okay, now let's see which course I follow to learn Power BI. Also, we will discuss some free resources as well. The course that I follow in my journey is this course, that is Microsoft Power BI Desktop for Business Intelligence by Maven Analytics. And this is very well structured course. Okay, and why I go for this? Because the simple reason is my company provide free access of Udemy. That's why I use this course, and I found it very well structured and very well explained in terms of every concepts. And at the end of this course, you will build a dashboard by all the concept that you learn in the course. Okay, if you look at this, all these courses, and the time length is 16 hours and 27 minutes. So what approach I follow to learn this? I skip some of the parts in this because I already know, like getting started, introduction to Power BI. I skip this part. I skip the charts part, visualization, visualizing data with the reports. I skip this part. Few courses that are free and I found is very useful. First one is on the YouTube, that is Pawan Lalwani course for the Power BI. He has uploaded many courses on the Power BI. You can check it out, and these are worth to watch. And second one is on the Coursera, that is Microsoft Power BI Data Analyst Professional Certificate. This course is led by Microsoft itself, and you can, if you don't want to spend a single penny, you can apply for the financial aid. You can go to the Google and find out how you can claim this course under the financial aid. Okay, and you will get in the free of cost if you apply for the financial aid. So these are the two free resources you should follow if you are planning to learn Power BI. And if you are willing to pay the money, go with Udemy courses. Okay. So this is the structure that I follow to learn Power BI in 15 days. So in first 5 days, I get familiar with the Power BI, how to install it, what are the reports, data and model views, how to connect with the multiple data sources and transformations, how we can do the transformation around Power Query. Okay, and I have written one pro tip here is, what I observe is the few people just watch the tutorial and don't implement them onto the Power BI desktop. Don't do that. If you are learning something, try to implement or replicate the same as it is in your Power BI desktop as well. It will increase your knowledge and you will learn many new things. Okay, and in next 5 days, I learn about some of the new tricks about the Power Query, how to create relationship, basically how we can set the data modeling is one of the difficult thing that I get familiar into the Power BI, so I learned that as well, and it took most of the time. And then dex, again, dex is not a thing that you can learn in few days. It took months or maybe years to master all these things. So I learned few of the decks that are commonly used, like calculate, sum, if, and I try to compare it with how I use all these calculation in the Tableau. So let's me give an example. So let's say if you want to calculate the last year sales, there might be a function like sample period last year in the Power BI. Okay, but in the Tableau we don't have. We just use the logic. So initially I was trying to do all the calculation with the logic so that it will be easy for me to get familiar with other functions as well. Okay, so this is how I use my approach to learn DAX, and now slowly I get familiar with their inbuilt functions, so that I can use them directly instead of using the whole logic. Okay, and in the next 5 days, I learn like how to create the dashboards in the Power BI. Like in the Tableau, there was a different approach to create the dashboard, but Power BI has their own approach. We can create all the KPIs charts into a single view, but if I compare it with the Tableau, we have to create the KPIs into a single sheet, then we have to merge them into a dashboard. Okay, so the few good features that I observe in the Power BI, that is one of the things that I mentioned is the drill through and the bookmark. Bookmark is one of the coolest feature I found in the Power BI, and it's going to be very useful in your sample projects as well as in your real time projects. So go through it and check it out and learn how you can create the report and publish on the Power BI service. FYI, in the Power BI, we called it Power BI Workspace, and in the Tableau, we called it Tableau Server, but both things are same. Okay, so these are the things that I follow to learn Power BI. So these are the pro tips that I follow while learning the Power BI. First one is consistency. Always give a dedicated time on a daily basis. It could be 1 hour, 2 hour. I always try to give 1 or 2 hour on a daily basis so that I can generate a consistency over the days, and it will help me to learn any of the new things very quickly. Second one is pace yourself. Don't just follow the tips and tricks given by others. If I'm giving the 2 hours or 3 hour times, that doesn't mean you also give 2 3 hours. You can adjust your time by your work timing or your work schedule. Might be you can give more time or less time. Just go with your pace. And third one is learning by doing. I've seen many people, they just watch the video but don't do any practice. So just remember one thing, theory without practical is waste of time. You will forget all the things, and when you start doing the practical things, you have to watch the video again and again, and it will waste your lot of time. Okay. And fourth one is reverse engineering excellence. So this is one of the best approach while learning the dashboard. So let's say you have learned the Power BI or any other tool. What you can do is just go to the Google and find out the best dashboard that you can check, and just try to replicate the same dashboard with your knowledge and skills. And by using this technique, you will learn a lot of new things and new methods into the Power BI or any other tool. Fifth is that I recommend always dashboard, dashboard, dashboard. The more you build the dashboard, the more you get variety, the more you get sharper with your skills. Okay, don't just go with the dummy data. Try to find some real world fake data as well. There is a lot of data set available on the internet. Cross tool mastery. This is basically for those who already know any of the BI tool, let's say Tableau, ClickSense, or any other, and want to learn other BI tool as well. So what they can do is, let's say I have built 10 dashboard in the Tableau. What I did is I developed all the 10 dashboard in the Power BI as well, so that I can think of, okay, this kind of logics I have built in the Tableau, and I can build this kind of logics in the Power BI by using these tips and tricks, and I can create this chart by this way. Okay, so this will help you to enhance your Tableau as well as your Power BI knowledge. Repetition build mastery. So the more you practice, the more you get sharper with your Power BI skills. I hope all these things will help you to learn Power BI quickly, and it will help you to become a master with the Power BI. Remember one thing, learning is a different thing and become expert is a different thing. You can learn Power BI or any other tool within days, but it took months or years of hard work to become expert in that. Okay, just do the hard work. You can become expert in Power BI as well. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, concern, you can ping me on a LinkedIn, or you can drop the comment here. I'm happy to help. Thank you guys. If you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for upcoming videos.